times a faux pas. In Italy, it could soon lead to a fine. Look, people on social media love to post about the news, but there's no substitute for going to the story and talking to the people living. I'm David Ryan, host of the podcast CNN One Thing. Each Sunday, I pull aside a CNN reporter who has been doing just that. We tackle one story that's been making headlines. Think of it as a deep dive, but digestible, so you can get on with your week. To listen, tell your device, play the podcast CNN One Thing. This next story out of Italy might have some people talking, ideally in Italian. Draft legislation introduced by the right-wing Brothers of Italy party would impose fines up to 100,000 euros worth on any private or public entity that uses a language other than Italian in official communications. It applies to all foreign languages, but it's especially tough on English. The legislation repeatedly references Anglomania and says English demeans and mortifies the The impacts would be pretty wide-ranging. It would apply to some school situations, every conference or public meeting would be required to have Italian translation, a whole committee would even be stood up to encourage proper grammar pronunciation. So, while the draft bill has yet to go up for parliamentary debate, it's as good a time as any to make sure you're saying bruschetta and not bruschetta. That's all for us today. Be sure to check out CNN One. Tomorrow we'll have much more on the Trump indictment. Just search for CNN One Thing wherever you get your podcasts. I'm David Ryan. Talk to you later.
This week on The Assignment with me, Audie Cornish.
We haven't taught people what to look for and then who to tell it to when it comes to the